Welcome back to Adams Field. Halftime, Wayne State leads Northern Michigan 14-3. I'm Tony Ortiz, and I am pleased to be joined by one of my favorite people here at Wayne State, the head women's basketball coach, Carrie Lohr. Carrie, thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you.
This is your 8th season with the Wayne State women's team. You have 119 wins. You are the fastest women's coach at the school ever to reach 100 wins. This is starting to sound like your resume, but, you know, how important was that to you to create that kind of a legacy with this program?
Well, really, no coach who does this without great players and without, a great support. And really, since the moment I stepped on campus, I've had incredible support from the department and administration, and really from my coaching peers, and really players that have wanted to create a legacy and make their mark here at Wayne State. So really, it's just, it's a culmination of things, I guess.
Hey, Carrie, when you first stepped on campus, how important was it to be here this long? I mean, did you know that you were going to be here 8 years or maybe even longer? Or was that just something you hoped? Like, hey, I hope to be here a long time.
No, I think in coaching, in any sport, you really don't know. You don't know maybe when there's going to be a peak and maybe when there's going to be a valley, and you certainly strive and to do your best and surround yourself with great people. I can't believe it's been 8 years. I think my children were in elementary school when I started, and now one of them's driving. So it's really, right now there's no place else I want to be. I really like it here. And
I maintain, Carrie, coaching's one of the hardest professions in the world, and here's why. Because the moment you get hired, the clock is ticking on you. There's no such thing as a retirement plan for a coach. The retirement plan is a pink slip and you get fired. That being said, you're one of the coaches, and there's a lot of coaches here at Wayne State who have made a legacy, been here a long time, and that's got to be important for you to see.
Oh, absolutely. Again, there's really no other place I'd rather be, and really just seeing the revitalization of Detroit and all the opportunities that we have and we can offer in the city for our student athletes. Mike Illich School of Business is really incredible, and our business majors are really going to flourish because of that. And in addition to all of the great resources here in Midtown. 2018
was a pretty good season for you. You finished second in the GLIAC. You had 19 wins. You hosted a postseason tournament game. And that was the end of the good news, because you got knocked out in the first round by Northwood. So in retrospect, was that a successful season in Carrie Lohr's eyes?
That's an interesting question, because it really was an incredible turnaround from 8 wins the year before to 19, and we didn't change anything. We didn't change our offense. We didn't change our defense. We just, we had to go out and we had to earn it, and we had to work harder. And our 3 seniors really carried us through all of that. And that's something that doesn't show up on the stat chart as leadership. And I'm really missing Shannon Wilson and Peyton Birchmeyer and Sarah Rustoffer right now. So I'm really proud of where our accomplishments took us, but a little bittersweet, because I felt like we could have got one more out of that, and maybe got to that 20 win, maybe got to the Final Four in the GLIAC tournament, and we were so close. But at that point and late in the season, room for error is really slim, and you have to just bring your A game at all times.
Well, you mentioned, that one more win. You wanted to get that one more game and keep going. Is there a sense of unfinished business then with your team coming back this year?
I really think there is with Janae Williams, Nastasia Chambers. They played significant minutes for us last year, and Alex Mattis is doing a great job as our team captain and really leading us. So there's no doubt that those 3 are hungry. I think it's the rest of them, though, understanding how competitive the league is and how hard it is to win in this league, and the commitment it takes. So they're doing a great job of leading. I just think it's a process, and I'm confident that they're going to help us get there.
You mentioned Shannon Wilson earlier. I mean, that's a mainstay for your team. Every time I've been here, every time I've watched the women's game, she's always been there front and center. In fact, I'm so used to seeing her running up and down the steps here at Adams Field, and she's not here anymore. How do you adjust without someone like that who is a leader both on and off the court for your team?
Yeah, you don't. You just don't. There, certain players just really leave different marks with it for you personally, and also within the program. And it's not about finding a replacement, so to speak, I guess, for Shannon, because I think she's just unique and just a super competitor. I think you just try to mold and help grow someone else into that role. And right now, I think Alex Mattis and Nastasia Chambers, I think Janae Williams, they're hungry for that role. They've got to emerge a little stronger as leaders. But if they can do that, I'm confident the team will follow along, just as the team followed Shannon Wilson.
You made a very interesting hire coaching-wise in the offseason with Lynette Pearson. Why was she the right choice as an assistant coach for you?
You know, it was interesting that Lynette was even available to me. So I just through contacts through our alum, through a former alum of Wayne State, was able to put me in contact with Coach Pearson, and the fact that she was available and really hungry to get into coaching. I think if you get to know her and really understand her story as a young player in high school and her college experience, she's exactly what we need. In addition to she's a great post coach, and you know that is not my forte. So.
That was her forte when she was here with the Shock, no doubt about it, which brings up this question. Has she brought the WNBA championship ring in yet, just to show off?
You know, she is a no-nonsense coach, and I really, really respect and like that about her, and our players really respect it because her accolades can back it. So she's tough. She'll give them a hug if they need it, but she's certainly going to be very honest and push them to be their very best. So I'm excited for our post players and excited that they're really embracing her, and she's definitely already in a short time made a difference, a positive difference for our program.
Final question for me. You get the exhibition game tonight at Callahan Hall against U of D Mercy. Does it feel like basketball season's already here? It feels like the offseason just began, doesn't it?
You know, that's so true. I feel like October 15th was just here and we started practicing, and now we're going to play a game. So we just had shoot around earlier today. There's definitely an excitement. There's no doubt there's probably a little bit of rivalry. Yeah. Our players know their players and vice versa. So, you know, that friendly competition and camaraderie. But, you know, we're going in it, going to do our best to put our A game out there and really, you know, utilize this to help springboard us into the season and obviously learn from it.
Well, Carrie, Lohr, I appreciate the time. Thank you very much. Good luck tonight against U of D. We will talk down the road, obviously, during the season when Comcast is your home for Wayne State basketball. We'll have quite a few of your games this year on television.
Great. Thank you for having me.
You got it. And you know why I prefer basketball to football? Indoors.
It's warmer.
It's a little warmer and there's no wind chill. That's warmer. For sure. Women's head basketball coach Carrie Lohr joining us. Don't go away. Second half with Joe and Kevin coming up next. Wayne State up on Northern Michigan 14-3. You're watching Comcast CN 900.